Yes.
Hey.
せーの、Shogo
And Harumi's
Podcast Chat
Chat
Live.
Live.
Yay. Thank you so much for
Yay.
joining us tonight, too, guys. The screen is a little bit blurry. That makes it better, probably.
Mhm.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for joining tonight's podcast live, too. We were really sorry we couldn't do it last week. Unfortunately, we were actually in Fukuoka for about a whole week, so we weren't able to do it. We could have done it, but I guess just for security reasons and privacy reasons, when we're away from home, we try not to tell about it to public so much. And of course, we were spending time with our families, so yeah, we just simply thought it might be better to just not bother the whole family. They had to have to stay quiet while during it. There's 2 dogs in the house in the Fukuoka and so on and so forth. So we just thought this would be better. So hi, hello to you both. Hello, good to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Hi.
So before you guys start giving us some comments and such, the title.
Yep.
What I wrote on the title, we got to talk about that. So we were in Fukuoka for about 6 days.
Mm.
It was a good idea, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, Harumi, it was actually my idea to go back to Fukuoka for a while before Harumi gives birth to Zen, our third baby, because once Harumi gives birth to Zen, it's probably going to be taking at least half a year until we can go back to Fukuoka again. And it's definitely better for my mother-in-law and my father-in-law to meet their grandchildren. Of course, Hinata and Nagi both love Fukuoka. Yeah, going to Fukuoka was a great experience for Nagi too. Yeah, she was able to meet a lot more people than she usually does, and her communication skills. We actually had a babysitter take care of her for like 3 hours for the first time in her life.
3 hours, maybe,
Yeah, it wasn't like 3. Oh, maybe a little bit longer actually.
Yeah,
it was 5 hours. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was 5 hours from 9 o'clock. So we had a babysitter look after her for 5 hours for the first time ever. After having kids, and again, we explained about this in a video before, but in Japan, it's definitely not that common, to have parents ask babysitters to look after their kids, their children, especially if they're like 1 year old, So it was a little bit. To be honest, we were a little bit nervous. Yeah, we were kind of scared at the same time, but we had to do the filming for the no theater training. Yeah, I posted a story I think yesterday. Yeah, but basically we wanted to film a new video series where we show you guys how we are usually doing our training. Yeah, so we want to do that. But anyways, when we asked the babysitter to come, the last 2 times when we had her come, just to get used to Nagi. Or I should say, Nagi get used to the babysitter. She was crying the whole time, and it was really really difficult. Yeah. But this time when she came, she was like, Nagi was like completely okay with the babysitter. So it was really, really good. It was amazing. But anyways, the thing I wrote about in the title about the drank too much alcohol, this was actually the first time. We had a lot of things during the 6 days. We went to take the family photos and all that kind of stuff. But what was really, really surprising for me is that Harumi actually has a younger sister.
Yes.
And it was her birthday. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't have to say the age or anything, but it was her birthday. We did a birthday party, and she actually has a partner who she has been dating for almost 2 years, I believe.
2 years.
Yeah, and because Harumi and Harumi's younger sister are very close, Yuki actually appeared in our videos before, because 2 sisters are really close. They what should I say, we all often talk about relationships with other people, our jobs, and so on and so forth. So for the past 2 years, we've been hearing about the boyfriend basically for a really long time, but this was actually our first time actually meeting him. Yeah, it was really, really fun. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Uncle TK to babysit. That's right. Alex, sorry. Yes, the screen is black on purpose because this is the podcast channel. I've been thinking of maybe showing like the back of the background that we usually show in our regular videos and such, but I just thought I'll just keep it black. I mean, I know has been a few people telling me that it'd be better if there was some kind of background, but you can just enjoy with your ears. Yeah. And Uncle TK is my younger brother, and Uncle TK would be great if we can recruit him, but unfortunately, he's gonna start working too from next year in Tokyo. Yeah. We'll see how that goes too. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Must be super busy from now. So
yeah, I bet so. From next April, he's going to be starting a new job in Tokyo. It's going to be one of the most the biggest cities in Tokyo. Actually, yeah, it's one of the places that everyone would dream of living in. You know, if that person wants to live in a very urban
Busy,
area,
urban
busy place. Urban is. Rural is the countryside, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's an urban area. It's the kind of place that Harumi and I would never go to, never want to go to. Yes. Oh my gosh, Shogo said my name. Of course, Alex. Why not? Yes. Anyways, so this boyfriend of Harumi's younger sister was the first time meeting him, and we had a big party. There was so much to eat. Crazy amount of food.
Crazy.
Harumi's mother prepared. You know, it's the Chinese style of just.
Not only my mother.
Yeah, your father too, your dad too, my father-in-law too. They are like, you know, it's a Chinese style of just preparing as much food as possible so that everyone can't eat enough. You know, it's very different from the way of how Japanese people think of it. You know, Japanese people basically, we do, of course, when we do a party, we do prepare a lot of food, but it's best to not leave anything. Yeah, but in China, if there isn't any leftovers, it means it wasn't enough. So it wasn't enough hospitality, basically, right? So, but anyways, yeah, leave that aside. And we had a big party. We had a lot of food to eat, and we were drinking, of course, some beer and so on and so forth. But the conversation we had, Harumi had to go to bed after midnight, obviously, because she's pregnant. But how long was I talking with him? 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. around there. I got way too sleepy, I think.
I went to sleep at 1:30.
Oh my gosh! So wait, we went to bed pretty soon then.
So I think you came to bed in maybe 3.
Oh, maybe even later.
Yeah,
okay.
later. It wasn't 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was much longer.
Much longer.
Yeah. So basically, how long we were drinking? I think we started drinking maybe at
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6, 7. But we had the $2 take a shower in between. So like fully was probably from 8 o'clock or something. But at least it was 8 or 9. So at least 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah,
wow.
It was a lot of fun talking with him. It was like one of the very, very few should I say, kind of people who I would enjoy drinking with so much. Yeah, I think you enjoyed talking with him too, right?
Yeah,
it's your first time meeting your sister's boyfriend in your whole life, right? You might have heard about other people before too that Ukiyoe dated, but like meeting someone that she seriously, you know, likes and wants to be together from now on too is absolutely the first time, right? So yeah, it was just great. I mean, he is just 1 year younger than me. And Yuki's birthday and his birthday are really, really close. So they both, you know, got older around the same time. And just 2 or 3 days different? 2 days different? Yeah.
2 days different.
So it's the birthday party for both of them, actually. Yeah. Yes, I remember going to stay for dinner at my Chinese friend's house, and the amount of food they had was insane, really. But all of it was amazing. I'm glad you had a great time, guys. Thank you so much. Your message is so kind. Yeah, the food, I love Chinese food. Yeah, the food that we ate was basically Japanese. I guess it was Japanese, wasn't it? The hot pot. I mean the crabs and everything.
That day, yes. It was Japanese style. Man.
I guess, yeah. The other days we would eat Chinese food, but it was great. But anyways, the conversation we had. There's, I to be honest, I forgot almost all of it. But the part
drinking like crazy.
It's been a long time since I drank that much. Yeah. I do not know. How do you have a smartphone with you?
No.
No, I need to look it up for you then. I'm getting it charged. I need to look it up how much a ishobin is for Japanese sake. Hold on. Because I drink, first of all, 8 cans of beer. 8? It was 8.
Really?
8 cans of beer.
I thought it was 5.
Oh, no. I drank a lot more afterwards.
Wow.
And
for what? How How much?
350, I think.
350.
The regular size, yeah, 350. And then afterwards, there was this big bottle of Japanese sake. So it's 1,800 milliliters. 1,800 milliliters of sake. That's the issho bin. Issho bottle. Issho is a scale. No, what's the word? Term? No. Oh my gosh. Tangi. And you don't have your phone with you, do you? You need your phone. Hold on.
Low battery. Sorry.
Unit. There we go. Unit.
Unit.
Yeah. Sho is a unit to count the amount of sake. It's the biggest bottle. Yeah, ishobi. My father-in-law, he just loves watching me drink because I hardly drink back at home, here in Kyoto, right? So whenever I go home to Fukuoka, he's like, "Oh, come on, Shogo, drink some more beer, drink some more sake." And he's always like that kind of stuff. And
he was like, "Why don't you just drink more sake?"
So yeah, exactly. Every day. Why are you not drinking? I'm like,
drinking?
Because I'm working every night. Because I'm always working. I can't always be drinking, And that night, that was the only night I made up my mind to not work, because I really wanted to party with my family. Your comments. Family food and fun sounds like a wonderful visit. It was great. I love Chinese food, the noodles, and dim sum. What's dim sum, by the way? Were you drinking so much you forgot? Sounds like you had a great time. It was amazing, yeah. How is your tolerance to alcohol? So that's the tolerance. So sake is like what? Alcohol percentage is like 20%, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, maybe around less than 20%. It depends on the type of sake, so.
Issho-bin, the biggest bottle is insane.
1,800 milliliters. So it's huge. And it was my favorite kind, actually. It's a little bit lower, 15.5%.
15.
Yeah, so it was 8 cans of beer and the hugest bottle of sake that he and I drank together. And he constantly told me that he's not that good with alcohol. And I was like, you are lying. You are a liar. You're an amazing guy and you're a liar. And basically the part that we just enjoy talking about the most is how much we love our partners. It's very hard to find a person who would say that much to other people about your partner. Because always talk a lot about Harumi and how much I love Harumi and how important you are and such. But in general, I wish there were more people like that. But I guess maybe there are, like around you guys. Maybe there are some friends that have partners that is as important, but we don't hear about it that often.
Maybe in Japan.
Yeah, maybe in Japan, at least in our community, we've never ever heard of such a what should I say, a couple before.
At least in my high school, my friends in high school, I haven't heard I really love my partner, or
even if they're married.
Yeah, of course, they are married and they are really. I can see they love each other so much, but they wouldn't say it to other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't say it in Japan.
Well, it's not just about saying, it's probably simply not that much, I guess,
Okay.
in general.
They won't show that much.
Maybe. But anyways, when I'm talking with him, it was great, and I especially love the part where, because he is originally from the countryside area of Kyushu. Kyushu is the southern region in Japan, and it is a part of Fukuoka, but it's outside the main city. So he was originally from there. So his parents, when he told him that he started dating Yuki, which is Harumi's younger sister, his parents were frowning a little bit. Basically, it was frowned upon, and he was chugging up some beer. He was telling me how very, very much angry he was about that. He was very angry that his parents have not even seen Yuki before, and they're already judging by her nationality. Basically, she is 100% Chinese, just as Harumi is. and he was completely angry about it. And yeah, just hearing that, I was really, really happy because not that many people, well, I guess at least in Japan, not that many people can understand how it's like having a partner that's originally from a different nationality, because there's a lot of, what should I say? I don't want to say call it problems, but stuff happens a lot, especially in Asian culture. I think, I think even in China too, it would be like if it's a different nationality.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Yeah, we had, like, Harumi and I had a lot of trouble too, but my Japanese family side was completely okay. There's no problem at all. Yeah. But listening to their story, Yuki and her boyfriend's story, I was finally able to realize that, yeah, the Japanese side would usually have the problem as well. Yeah, exactly. And especially for Yuki's boyfriend's family, the boyfriend is the first son, right? Yes. Although they do have other daughters. Yeah. He is the first son, so I'm pretty sure the son is really important to them, obviously. So, but he told me that, and he told his parents. He told me that he told his parents that it's not up to you to judge who I love and who I be with. And I just really thought it's super cool that he was able to say that, straight up to their faces, Yeah. And I was like, you are amazing. Let's drink another beer. And it went crazy. Yeah, it went crazy. I woke up at 1 p.m. the next day or something. I have never been that wasted for a very, very long time. It was horrible. The next day was horrible. That day was amazing, but the next day was horrible.
You were like, I won't drink any alcohol
ever in my life. Yeah, I mean, like, I felt like I was, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years younger, the way I drunk, alcohol like that. I never have done that, Yeah.
It was like when we were dating in our 21, 22.
Oh yeah, that's right. Exactly.
In college.
Yeah. Your father hated me for a long time. Well, he didn't directly hate me, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
He wasn't even looking at me. What he was looking at was
Japanese guy.
A Japanese guy. He was looking at a Japanese guy. He was also more looking at what the other Chinese relatives would think of him. Was much more important. He didn't hate Shogo Yamaguchi. He hated that this guy is Japanese. That fact. Yeah, it took us a long time for us too. But that we already talked about in our videos and such. But that, in the end, it ended out well. Eventually, as he started to gradually see Shogo Yamaguchi, it started to work out, and how much we love each other and all that kind of stuff. And as I said that night when you were there too, of course, me. So, as I was saying when I was talking with Yuki and her boyfriend, I was saying that I just am going to continue to prove that it was the right choice.
Yeah, I was almost crying when you said that.
You were crying, actually. Yeah, you were crying when I said that. Yeah.
I was too happy to hear that. I know you think like that, and we often talk about this topic.
Yeah.
Like, but I think it was first time you talk about this topic to other people.
Yeah, maybe. True.
Yeah, and the passion that because you were drunk. Yeah,
and also the fact that I was talking with them,
Yeah.
I knew they would understand my feelings, so that's probably the reason why I got so excited.
Yeah, you're really excited to tell them about this.
Yeah, exactly. So I just will never make my parents-in-law regret that they chose that Harumi chose me. They'll never regret it.
I was crying.
Yeah, exactly. Alex, thank you. Hi, Shogo. What was your favorite food in the Nishiki market? I love your videos. Yaido training from Ireland. Awesome. You're training. Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
I think I love the sushi the most. The sushi was amazing. The price was cheap. The quality was great. It was super, super delicious. Also, the meat sushi. So was sushi. It's all sushi, but the meat sushi that I ate at the second shop, was it? I think? Yeah,
maybe.
was really, really good too. And I think number 3 would probably be the matcha latte I drank.
I thought it was namahu.
Oh, Namafu was great, but yeah, I can go with the Namafu, I guess. Yeah, I'll go with the Namafu. It's really hard to explain in English, But if you take a look at the video where we visited Nishiki Market, I personally really liked that video, but it didn't get that many views, so I'm pretty sad actually. I guess like food in general and our channel just doesn't get that many views. Yeah, but anyways, Stefan has also given us a comment. My father-in-law has refused to meet me for 8 years. Oh my gosh. Seriously? That is, wow. 8 years. Well, has refused to meet me. So I guess that's okay now, or still? Because, Stefan is married to a Japanese woman, right? Yes. Has refused. So
it.
Oh my gosh. Continuing. Oh my gosh, that is hard. That's so really, really hard. I would love to say I understand that, but 8 years is definitely not something I can fully understand. I can kind of understand, but not fully as much as your pain. Nope, still haven't met him. Oh my gosh, that's what I thought. Ooh, that is really, really hard. Yeah, Harumi's sister's boyfriend sounds very much like Shogo. No wonder they get on so well. Yeah, the boyfriend, Yuki's boyfriend told us too that he probably had the best night of his life too, drinking with someone. Yeah, and that made me really, really happy as well.
And Yuki, like my sister, always taught me that when me and Shogo, like when we talk like a general conversation, and my sister would say that conversation is really like to our conversation.
Very
like similar to Yuki and her boyfriend's conversation.
What they usually talk about, right?
About how her boyfriend would make Yuki laugh.
Oh yeah.
Or how they tell each other how much they love each other.
I mean, I've kind of heard of that before. How where for example, if there are 2 siblings or 3 siblings, for example, sister and sister, and they would each have husbands, right? And then the husbands become best friends and they go out to do something on their own.
Really?
I've heard of such situations before, and I was like, why would that ever happen? I mean, you're not even not blood related, you're pretty far away, but now I completely understand, because siblings, the characteristics of siblings, who you are somewhat similar, right? Because you grew up in the same environment, you have the same DNA basically. So the people you prefer dating, being together is somewhat similar. Of course, siblings could be completely different, but you two, I mean, you and Yuki, I think, have like 30% similarity in personality, or the type of men that you two like.
I think type of men is like 60%.
60% the same, right? Yeah. Because you two both are basically not so used to men in the first place. Yeah, especially because Yuki went to a girls' school, right? Where there are only girls in the school and so on and so forth. So there's not that much experience of talking with other men in the first place and so on and so forth. So you're constantly kind of scared to talk with men in general. Yeah, you don't have a male sibling or nothing. So yeah. So you two both need a rather gentle, soft, kinder kind of person, not the huge, humongous, and strong. There are people who do really like the tougher men, right? Yeah. But Harumi and her younger sister Yuki are definitely not that kind. Yeah, so I can completely understand now why he and I can get along. Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to going to Fukuoka, and they were actually seriously considering coming to Kyoto too. Maybe on holidays, so that would be great. Our new house is way big enough, especially if they're together, they could just sleep on the same futon or something. So yeah, it would be amazing if they could come. I am going to promise you guys here, though, in this podcast live, that I'm not going to be getting another hangover ever, though. I am never going to be drinking another whole huge bottle of Japanese sake ever.
Then what would you drink?
Just a few cans of beer is enough.
Really?
No, just few cans.
Sure?
No, I'm sure. I just gotta live because I wouldn't buy that much in the first place if I
Okay.
was in my own house, right?
But there's a convenience store everywhere.
No, I'm not gonna go. I won't get that crazy. I don't have that much time to spare. You know, that's like a once or twice occasion. You know, yeah, we're usually like working from morning to night. So yeah, but anyways, I'm sorry I have been missing your comments. Also, Harumi's pronunciation is coming on amazing. Well done, Harumi. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Tiffany, thank you. I enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching the Nishiki Market video. And Colin, on my coffee break at work. Awesome. And just wanted to say hi, hello. I'm a Kendoka from America, and I'm testing for first Q this weekend. Awesome. Good luck. Monica, thank you so much for comment again. You have such a wonderful relationship, and you both are such lovely people. It sounds like Harumi's sister and boyfriend are similar. Absolutely. Yeah. They actually might get married. Seriously. Yeah, I think they are seriously considering it. I mean, their ages are probably like the best time to do that.
I think so.
Yeah, they're both in the latter half of their 20s. Yeah, so I think they'll be great. Yeah, if they can do it. Yeah. And NH. Well, oh my gosh, I really don't know these abbreviations, but my club belongs to the NJ Federation. Okay, these abbreviations are so difficult. Can you let me know what they mean? Hangovers are the worst. We feel your pain, Shogo. Oh, the hangover that day was really, really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah. Tiffany, I married the soft, gentle kind of man too. It's best not to get that drunk the morning afterwards. Isn't worth it. It's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm shaking my head like crazy. My head is gonna come off soon. Would it be New Jersey? Okay. Belong to the New Jersey Federation. Okay. New Hemisphere, New Jersey. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry I don't know about these abbreviations. But Harumi, what did you enjoy most about this time going back to Fukuoka?
I enjoyed the date with you.
That is right. The channel members, the people who join our channel membership on our main channel know about that. But Harumi and I went on a date, just the two of us. We had on the Harumi's mother, my mother-in-law, look after our kids, our two daughters, because they're grown up and they just, it doesn't take that much effort to look after them now. So we went on a date, just the two of us together. I think I wrote on the title of the channel membership video like in 2 years, but maybe it could have been longer.
I think so, because Hinata is already 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I don't think we had like two of us hanging out.
Like maybe we did for like something very short, like for a walk. Maybe like if you remember, like I was talking about the video game, the Spider-Man video game, and we walked around the hill, near the hill. That was just the two of us. It was pretty cold, and it was probably just a walk that we did.
Just a walk? Okay.
Yeah, like a proper date, though. Absolutely longer than. Yeah. In maybe 3-4 years, possibly. Yeah. That was really, really fun. Absolutely. New Hemisphere, New Jersey, in the United States. Yes, that's right. We went to a restaurant that serves motsunabe. Motsunabe is a kind of hot pot. It's traditional kind. What should I say? It's a local cuisine in Fukuoka. Very famous. If you go to Fukuoka, there's amazing food there. Fukuoka, by the way, everything is great. It's exactly the reason why I love China very much too. Yeah, at least where I was in Beijing. Yeah, everywhere you go, everything is delicious from my point of view. But anyways, Fukuoka is great too. And motsunabe is the hormones of what? Of what is it? Is it a kind of pork then, I guess? From pigs, maybe? I do not know too much, but it's a really soft, chewy kind of meat. Yeah, that's in a different types of soup stock, yeah. Would it be cows that eat beef then?
Beef,
maybe. Okay. Yeah. But the Kyushu area absolutely had a very, should I say, abundant amount of meat though compared to other places, because the Chinese merchants, Korean merchants would come to Kyushu because it's the southernmost area, right? Yeah, so a lot of people would come there and exchange items and such. So that's the reason why the Kyushu area had the kind of meat the earliest compared to other places in Japan. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the motsunabe was great. It was delicious. There's different types of soup that you can use for the the miso based soup for the hot pot. It was amazing. All my life I've always said that I'm not a big fan, of the miso based soup. But once I started having miso ramen recently, I'm like, what have I been doing in my life? Miso based ramen soup, everything is amazing. I mean, I like miso soup, but miso based something. I guess it was like a trauma from when I was a boy. I was really young. I think maybe I went to a really bad ramen restaurant that served miso ramen, and I just had an image that they're really, not so good. But they're amazing. Super delicious. That was really, really great. Yeah. It always feels awesome going for a proper date, even after being together for a few years. Absolutely. Yeah. Harumi and I would go on a date every day if we could. Have you played the video game Ghost of Tsushima? I'm curious on your thoughts about it. I've been asked that question probably over 100,000 times, but I have actually not had a chance to play Ghost of Tsushima though. It's PlayStation 4 or 5, isn't it? I think maybe 4, 5 around there. I think it's probably 4. It was before PlayStation 5 was sold, but I don't have PlayStation 4, unfortunately. I only have a Nintendo Switch where I play Splatoon. So yeah, I've watched a lot of gameplays and I think it's great, by the way, in general. I think it's really, really fun how you get to, customize your own weapons and your fights and such. I love the odachi, the long, really huge weapons and the bows and everything. I watched a few gameplays and it was great. But anyways, it's been more than 30 minutes now, so it is about time for us to go.
Okay.
This is really fun. I'm really sorry I'm the one that's always talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always what should I say? I guess I'm more used to I'm doing this kind of stuff, talking around a microphone. If I stop speaking, I think Harumi will stop speaking too. So I try to ask Harumi's opinions and such as much as possible. But from next week, guys, if you have anything, it'd be great if you can ask Harumi more questions, so she'll have more opportunities to speak. Yeah.
I will do my best.
Yes, you will do your best. This opportunity is absolutely for Harumi to be able to speak a little more. So, okay, so then, guys, thank you so much. We will see you next week too. I'm pretty sure there's nothing special going on next week. So, well, if there is, I will definitely let you guys know. And nope, nothing special going on next week. We will be here. Perfect. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Good night from Kyoto, Japan. We'll be still doing some video editing after this too. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night from Kyoto, Japan.
Bye.